Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. We knew you would be here tonight. There's nowhere else to go. This man's name is Dain Cordean. He's clever, witty, funny. He cannot wait to come on stage. He's desperate for the money. David Copperfield, Dynamo, Penn and Teller, David Blaine. They've all one thing in common. They've never heard of Dain. You're all here to be entertained, to clap, laugh, and cheer. You'll find that he's much funnier the more you drink your beer. Some audiences, they can be good, and some are tough, I'm saying. Dain saw you as you walked in. He's backstage now and praying. So sit back and enjoy the show. He's the greatest act I've seen. Please applaud and raise the roof and welcome Dain Cordean.
Last night, but round of applause, who was here with me last night? Let me know. My round of applause, who wasn't here to see my first show last night? Let me know. You're welcome now, that's the important thing. The thing is, you always know the people that weren't there on your first show, because the day after my first show this morning, I was coming out this lounge, right? And you know the elevator doors? Elevator door opens, a little old lady comes out. That's unusual in here, isn't it? Comes out the elevator and nearly trips over the threshold, but me being a superhero saved her just in time like that. She went, "Oh, thank you so much." I said, "That's all right, love." She said, "Do you work on board?" That told me she hadn't been to see my show last night. I thought we'll have a bit of fun with it. I said, "I do work on board, dear." She said, "Really? What do you do?" I said, "I hold a very high-end position with Morella Cruises." She said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm what's known as the ship's gigolo." Really? She said, I said, "I am." Just then, two other ladies came up from the stairs. They recognised me. They went, "Oh, Dain, you were fantastic last night." "We did enjoy you," they said. Unfortunately, after they came up, the captain came up and said exactly the same thing. So you can't anymore. Thought I'd make an effort tonight, though. New grown-ups would say things like, "Here's £5, don't tell your granddad." I'd be like, "Why?" She said, "Well, it's his." Things like that. And she said, 2 weeks ago she gave me a ring. She said, "Dain, would you help me out? Granddad's no good. Would you come and help me? I need to clear out the attic." I said, "Yeah, okay, Nan, I'll do that. I'll help you out." So I was there 2 weeks ago in the attic with my Nan, clearing it out. In the corner of the attic there was a box. This is a true story. In the box it was full of letters. Not just letters. These were love letters that my granddad had sent to my Nan when they were going out together. And it's true. And the top letter was the first letter he'd ever sent her. And I asked her about it. I said, "Well, Nan, what's the story with this letter?" She went, "Oh, that's the favourite one." She said, "When your granddad was asking me out, he didn't know what to buy me as a present. He wanted to buy her a present. So he asked my great aunt, my Nan's sister, is there anything Dorothy likes? Anything she'd want?" She said, "Well, she would love a new pair of gloves. Evening gloves. You know the ones that come up to the elbow?" Years ago. He's like, "Well, I wouldn't even know what to buy her." He said, "Would you come to the department store with me? Would you like to hear it?" Yes. All right. I'll read it. All right, I'll read it. She said, "This is from my grandma, first ever love letter to me Nan. My darling sweetheart, I chose these because I noticed you're not in the habit of wearing any when we go out of an evening. If it had not been for your sister, I honestly thought you were going to get this." He's actually a 21st century actor that won an Oscar. I'll give you another go. Leonardo! Yeah, why don't you say that then? Just going to see how old you people are. Hang on. Sterling! I read rest my case. So, you get the idea. These are celebrity names. As you know, I'm not one of these acts that goes out into an audience, picks on people, gets them all embarrassed, gets them on stage. I don't do that. I don't think that's fair. Do you? No, I do come down for a bit of a chat, so sometimes I've seen someone already. They're not sat here, but there's a lovely lady here. Hello, my darling. Good to see you. What's your name, please? Good to see you, Pauline. Great memory you got there, Pauline. Now, Pauline, where are you from, Pauline? Essex, really? Yes, good. You got a lift home. That's good to see. Whereabouts in Essex are you, Pauline? I know Southend very well. I bought my advent calendar there last year. Half the windows and that were boarded up and all. But what we're going to do, Pauline, we're going to halve this deck, okay? And I want you to choose a half. Left half or the right half, and we'll put them away. We won't use them, all right? What half don't you want? Left or right? Pauline. Left? You sure? She's looking at me like my head buttons up at the back there. Okay. Another two halves here. This one or that one? That one is this one. So we've got a few cards here. Now what you got to do, Pauline, about half a dozen or so, just touch the back of one of those, if you wouldn't mind. Touch the back of one of them. That one? Okay. Now I'm going to give you this card, Pauline, but I don't want you to look at it just yet. Number, courgette, runner bean, Marty, French bean, chili bean, Grenaz bean, a pea, dead pea. I've got nothing to lose. And someone once came along in this business that we call show and said it's nice to be important. Someone else came along and said it's more important to be nice. Very true, and tonight you have been important. But also very, very nice. Listen guys, I'm off on Monday and I'm going to be leaving you, but I leave you in good hands with everyone here. Shut up. But enjoy the rest of your voice. Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Dain, good night, God bless, and do take care. Good night, everyone.